here for the microchip and adoption event for Saving Dogs 4 Paws at a Time? Did they tell you about it?
Nope.
Yeah, usually we set up over in the pet section. They clear out that aisle. My name is Michelle Goon. I am the operations manager. I take care of the vetting needs of the dogs. And I'm also the president of the board as well. And I also foster. Currently we're just a foster-based rescue, which means our dogs go into foster homes. We are also working on an expansion project of a new shelter that will house up to 7 large dogs and up to about 20 little dogs. It's basically an emergency-based shelter. We get a lot of calls in the middle of the night or late at night where we can't necessarily get a hold of foster homes. So this will be a safe place for us to be able to take those dogs and house them until they can be turned over into a foster home location. It'll be nice once it's done. Hopefully, if everything goes well after the first year, we're working on getting a grant to expand it even further.
In the beginning, the money came out of, to begin with, the money came out of our pockets, personally pockets. You know, $100 and some for the license, you know, $400 or $500 to get a 501c3. But we nickeled and dimed and begged and sold little items, and again, it was kind of a domino effect. Wonderful people helped donate and get us started.
I'm a foster home. I've been fostering since before it was actually a 501c3. I started fostering, I think, probably about 6 years ago or so, 6 or 7 years ago. I'm saving an animal from an otherwise traumatic life, possibly, or death. So the saving dogs part really is a big part of it.
I started out as a foster, and then probably in the last couple months transitioned into the adoption coordinator position. Whenever applications for dogs come in, I review the application, go over it, do a home check. So we go to their home, make sure their home is appropriate and the environment's okay, meet the people, make sure they are who they say they are, and then do a meet and greet with the dog and the people and their current pets if they have any, and then we just do the adoption.
Jody and I was in an MS group together, and she was telling me about it. One day I said, what are you doing today? She goes, well, I'm going on a run. I go, you need some company? She goes, yeah, Justin might need some help. So I went with her, and that's when we picked her up and this little dude named Nancy, and I got stuck with her, which I'm glad. I mean, I've been around other dogs, you know, but I was around her most of all, and I saw how she looked and what had happened, and I just kind of felt sorry for her. And then actually I thought she was an ugly dog when it got but by the end of the night she just had a smile on her face. She was happy. She was sitting beside me on the couch. I went to bed. She followed me to bed, and she whined until I put her up on the bed. So, needless to say, since August 1st, 2015, we've been sleeping together. I think if I didn't have her, I don't think I'd be here. I was in a really bad place. She came to me at the right time.